Hi, hello, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to talk about development of tongue. So in my previous video we have discussed about the pharyngeal arches and their derivatives. So if you have missed that video, the link is given in the description. Do watch and come back to the development of tongue. So basically tongue is developed in the floor of the developing mouth, that is from first, second, third and fourth pharyngeal arches in the fourth week of intrauterine life. A small median triangular swelling called tubercular impair is developed in the floor of the primitive pharynx and it is cranial to the foramen cecum. Soon after the development of tubercular impair, two lateral oval swellings called the lingual swellings are developed, one on each side of the tubercular impair. So initially if the pharyngeal arches are in this way, the tubercular impair is located here. So the foramen cecum is located here and it is cranial to the foramen cecum. It is the tubercular impair. And the same way the two swellings are present here in this way. Here it is the tubercular impair and this be the two lingual swellings present on each side. Similarly, we have caudal to tubercular impair, the second largest swelling called the hypobronchial eminence, and it looks like this, extending from the fourth pharyngeal arch to the third pharyngeal arch. Soon the hypobronchial eminence is subdivided into two. One is large cranial part and the second one is the small caudal part. So we know what are the parts involved in the development of tongue, and now we are going to see the development of each part. So this be the tongue where the two lingual swellings overgrow the tubercular impair and this center be the tubercular impair and the two lateral swellings overgrow to form the anterior part of the tongue. So this forms the anterior part of the tongue and here be the tubercular impair and the sulcus between the two lingual swellings, that is the fusion of the two lingual swellings form the median sulcus of the tongue in the dorsum surface. So this be the dorsum surface of the tongue and this be the median sulcus and these two are the lingual swellings and this be the tubercular impair. So this tubercular impair does not form any recognizable part in the adult tongue and the mucous membrane covering the anterior two-thirds of the tongue is developed from the first pharyngeal arch. So it is innervated by the nerves from the first pharyngeal arch, that is the mandibular arch, and it is supplied by the trigeminal nerve. So the posterior part of the tongue contains circumvallate papillae and that is developed from the cranial part of the hypobronchial eminence, and this junction between the anterior two-third of the tongue and the posterior one-third of the tongue is represented by V-shaped sulcus, and this V-shaped sulcus is called as sulcus terminalis, and the mucous membrane of the posterior one-third of the tongue is developed from the third arch and thereby the nerve supply for the posterior one-third of the arch is glossopharyngeal nerve from the third arch. So the posterior most part of the tongue is developed from the fourth pharyngeal arch, that is the blue color part is developed from the fourth pharyngeal arch and the mucous membrane covering this part is from the fourth pharyngeal arch. Thereby the nerve supply for the posterior most part of the tongue and the epiglottis is supplied from the superior laryngeal nerve. So finally the clinical correlation when the development of tongue is disturbed. Aglossia, that is the absence of whole tongue, and Hemiglossia, that is the development of one lingual swelling, may be distracted or disturbed, and microglossia, that is small tongue, that is the development of tongue is small, and macroglossia, that is it grows, it has a overgrowth. And similarly we have tongue tie, that is the frenum is extended till the tip so that the movement of the tongue is restricted and it may disturb the speech also. And the bifid tongue, where the fusion of the two lingual swellings is failed and there is a slit between the two lingual swellings due to the failure of the complete fusion of the lingual swellings, which is similar to the tongue of the snake, and this condition is known as bifid tongue. So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to this channel.